everybody, this is Eric Worre, and welcome to NetworkMarketingPro.com. This is show number 93, 7 more to go until our 100th episode, where I reveal what I believe to be the ultimate untold secret for all top network marketing superstars. Hope you're there for our 100th show. Today, here's what I want to do. Between now and that show, I want to talk about a series of topics over the course of the next 7 shows. And I heard this question once: if you could go back and talk to a younger version of yourself, what kind of advice would you give to yourself? And I thought about that inside of our profession. And what kind of advice would I give me if I went back 20 years to the day that I started off in this profession? And in that, I think there's some interesting kind of concepts. So I want to share one of those concepts with you. I have 7 in all that I want to share with you over the course of the next 7 shows. But the first advice that I would give to a younger version of myself is this. You heard it in our interview with Darren Hardy, and that is learn less and study more. Learn less and study more. You just heard it in our series with Mike Dillard, where he talked about pick a skill and master it. Pick a skill and master it. I think a lot of people inside of our profession become involved in personal development, and personal development is vital. It's one of the most important things you could possibly do. And I got involved in personal development pretty early. And you start listening to audio programs, you start watching programs like this, you start reading the books, and you start filling up your mind with good ideas. And that's all great, you know, to protect your mind from the negative influences of the world and to feed your mind with the positive influences, just constant reminders of, you know, the potential that's in you all the time. That's vital. It's very, very important. But so many of us, including myself, get involved in this idea of filling up constantly with, you know, listening to Jim Rohn tapes over and over and over and over, which I did, and they helped develop me. Or listening to Brian Tracy, or listening to Les Brown, or your company's leaders. You listen to that over and over, and you're constantly filling stuff up, and you're going through books, and you're adding to your library, and you kind of have this really broad, general knowledge, but no specific skills. Really broad, general good feelings, but no specific marketable abilities. And this is really important. Jeffrey Gitomer, I don't know if you've seen the book, The Sales Bible. The Sales Bible, best-selling book out in the marketplace, and he created a series of books. Great books, I'd recommend it. But the little red book on selling that he created, Jeffrey has been a longtime friend and was a part of a company that I had back in the 90s called TPN, the People's Network. And at that time, Jeffrey had decided, and he was very rough around the edges. He's a hoot today. If you ever get to see him speak, he's really fun. But he's very rough around the edges and really had so much ambition to make a name for himself. And he decided to take the topic of sales and become one of the world's finest, the world's most knowledgeable person in the area of sales. So he has, in my opinion, my belief is today, I don't know if anybody has a bigger one, but I believe he has the biggest library of sales books going back 100 years or more. Every kind of book he could possibly get on the topic of sales, he went and he got that book and he devoured that book. He went deep into that topic, and he became known as a sales guy. He became known as a sales expert. Today, he is the most known sales expert. But I will tell you, 10, 12 years ago, he wasn't known at all as a sales expert. The Tom Hopkinses of the world were known as sales experts and those types of people. But he came in and completely captured that brand, captured that marketplace. And today he's wildly successful. So here's what I will tell you. While personal development is vital, or actually, if I'm telling my younger version of myself, personal development is vital, and you need to feed your mind, protect your mind from negative, and feed your mind with positive every day. But skim less, skim the surface less, and dive deeper on a specific topic and become known for it, become great at it, become amazing at it. Everybody thinks of you, and they think of that particular skill. And pick it, whichever it is. It might be presenting. If you want to become one of the world's finest presenters, there's ways to do that. You can go, there's classes to take, and there's courses to take, and there's books to get, and there's programs to buy, and there's ways you can dive in. You can become one of the world's finest presenters. And you know what? If you can do that, become one of the world's finest presenters, you pretty much write your own check in a lot of different professions, but more so in network marketing than any place else. It might be promoting, learning how to promote your products or promote your services or promote a special event. Promote some big event that's happening, across the country or some other part of the world. Your ability to promote, that was a skill that I developed first before I learned how to develop all the other skills. That skill served me so well. It was unbelievable. I became known for that, probably before I became known for anything else, my ability to promote a concept or an idea, or especially an event. Phone skills. I mean, you might be able to just tear it up, develop the ability to tear it up in phone skills. And you're going to have to buy the books and go deep and go to the classes and become world class at that. Or leadership. Your ability to get other people to do other things that they wouldn't have done if you weren't there. Becoming that world-class leader. How many books on leadership are there? You can buy them and you can devour them, and you can start to incorporate those different aspects of leadership into your life, into your business. Become known for it. Or even culture. One of the things that I've become known for over the course of the last 10 years is the ability to develop a culture within an organization. And a culture is, this is the way we do things. This is the way we all move together. This is kind of the way we operate. And that is a skill set, I promise you. And that I've developed an entire toolbox on developing a culture within an organization. And it's very advanced, and there's a lot of stuff to it. I do most of it subconsciously today. But I will tell you, if you wanted to learn, it's all learnable. I've taught that course many, many times, and I'll teach pieces of it over the course of the rest of our journey here together at Network Marketing Pro. You can get it if you want. But here's my main point to my younger version of myself. Pick a skill, become known for it. Pick a skill, become world class. Pick an ability and develop your kind of personal power to such a level that everybody says, gosh, have you seen that guy or have you seen that lady? They really have this thing nailed. When you do that, everything becomes easy inside of our profession. Then you can pick the next skill set, and the next skill set, and the next skill set. You're going to become known, you're going to have dominant, and you're going to be dominant in one or another. You can become very powerful with any number of skills, but pick one and dive deep. Okay? So to my younger version of myself, please pay special attention, because you'll be much farther ahead. So, here's my wish for you, that you decide to become a network marketing professional, that you decide to go pro. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.